Everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel Yoga with Shilpa. I hope you are all well, and today we will cover the topic of breathing, the introduction, the mechanism, the anatomy behind the breathing. So if you see, the yoga is the foundation of the breath, whether you are practicing asanas, whether you are practicing pranayama, breathing is the foundation. But you ever check the pattern, the mechanism of your breath? What I observe in my class, most of the student, even I think everyone, is using their accessory muscles for breathing. When we're talking about deep breathing, not a normal breathing, but when I say take a deep breath, what the conditioning of mind is doing is using the accessory muscles, or we can say the secondary muscles, and the diaphragm is squeezing, the pelvic muscles is squeezing. And when I say breathe out, so there is expansion in the diaphragm, expansion in the pelvic muscles. So this pattern of breathing is called a reverse pattern. There is no synchronization between the diaphragm and the pelvic and the breath. So I will understand it with you. An example of a balloon. A lot of things that depend on of using your accessory muscles. It's depend of how you sit all day. If you are sitting on your desktop, if you are even standing all day with slouching, rounding your shoulders, then automatically your brain will generate to use your accessory muscles for breathing, and that will affect your diaphragm because it is not expanding properly to provide proper oxygens to your cells. So if you see a balloon, because you are using your accessory muscles for breathing, so if you see balloon, when you are taking a deep in, there should be expansion in your diaphragm, but because you are not using your diaphragm properly, you're using your accessory muscles, what is happening, all the air pressure is going up because you're taking a deep in. So all the air pressure is going up, lifting up, and there is less pressure in your pelvic and the diaphragm. So there is less lengthening of the muscles in the lower part. And when you are exhaling out and giving all the pressure down. So that is the reverse breathing. You're taking a deep in, so the all the pressure is going up, lifting up, the compression in the lower part, and when you are exhaling out, you're giving all the pressure down, so there is expansion. So if you see, what does happen if we breathe like this, giving the air pressure down, lifting our accessory muscles? So as this accessory muscles are using a lot, it create some contraction in the muscles, so you maybe feel some cervical issues because you're using your accessory muscles all day, and your accessory muscles need to work hard, and the muscles that is using a lot is become weak because we are not strengthening, we are just lifting, giving the muscles to work all day. The other thing, if we are as we exhale out, all the pressure is going down, so there is less connection of your core. As you're just releasing the pressure down, it creates some pelvic muscles to become weak, prolapsion cases, uterus prolapsion cases are increasing because you are not strengthening these muscles, you are just giving the pressure down. Anything that is pushing down can create disturbance in the organs, in the muscles. So less core connection is happen because as we are just expanding the area, we are not connecting it. So the brain can't understand, even you're doing a plank, they can't understand to lift the muscles at that time because the breath pattern is wrong. That's why you can't feel the connection of your core, even if you are doing a plank, holding it for 40 seconds. So less core connection and more uterus prolapsion cases will increase by doing this kind of. If reverse breathing is not the perfect way or a right way of breathing, then what is the right way of breathing? So if you say right way, the main purpose of breathing is to use your whole cell to expand properly. The perfect, or we can say the right way of breathing is to expand the air in a balanced way, not just using a one area to contract, using other area to expand. The right way of breathing is when you in, there should be a proper air balance in each part of your body, and when you are exhaling, there should be balanced way to exhale out, not just the one part to expand and the one part to come out. So a right way, we can say that through my experience, the right way, what I define a right way is to balance the breath, to expand each corner of your organs, each corner of your muscles properly, filling the air in each part. And when you are exhaling, let the air come out from each part. That should be the balance of the breath. If you're just using the air pressure to go in your pelvis and come out, pelvis come out, then it create imbalance in the muscles, imbalance in the organ. You understand the balanced way of breathing, and so the balanced way is using your diaphragm, using the air to go the side of your core muscles, the side of your pelvis. So the pattern of breathing that our brain, that anatomically, if you see the child follow, is the diaphragm and the pelvic muscles connection. So if you see, when we taking a deep breath, there is a expansion of your ribs and the diaphragm is going down. So the air pressure is going down, the expansion of your core muscles, not just the center, but from the side as well. So equally distributing the air in each part, then going down towards the pelvis. So they work in an antagonist manner, means opposite. So one is contracting, the other is expanding. So air is equally distributed, and one is contracting, other is expanding. So this way of breathing that our brain, that our conditioning is follow. But with time, due to any reason, we follow the secondary mechanism of our breathing rather than our primary, which is the diaphragm. So you have to expand the ribs, not just the center, expanding from the side, expanding your core areas from the side, not just the center. If you expand only the center area, it will also create imbalance of your lower back. So expanding the sides, expanding your core muscles and the pelvis. So these two are the two pillar of your breathing. And when you are exhaling out, so exhalation coming from the pelvis, then from your core, then from your diaphragm. So there should be the expansion like this way. If you see a balloon, so I have a balloon. If you see, the air is expanding from each part. Imagine this is your diaphragm. So diaphragm is not expanding only through one point. It is expanding because your lungs is in a three dimension, not just the front, but the side, the back. So the expansion should be like this way, and then the core should be expand like this way, then your pelvis. And when you are exhaling, the exhalation should come from the pelvis, then from the core, then from the ribs, diaphragm, then coming out through your nose. Thank you for watching my video, and I hope you like it And if you have any doubt regarding breathing that we cover in this session, you can comment me in comment section, and we will meet soon with a new video. Thank you.